Or you can actually work on your shooting, play some one-on-one, play some horse. Just different games you can try to refine your skills.
And so we thought, it's not always obvious how to get started. If we produce a tutorial, that'll help everyone see what the options are available and train their game and enjoy the mode. I think it'll actually enhance the way they play.
If we accept your proposal and we get this into a segment in 2KTV, I want Team 2KTV to come out of the year with a winning percentage. I don't want 50-50. I don't want anything less. I want winning. More wins than losses. Do you take on this challenge?
We accept.
Yeah, not only that, we'll exceed. No problem at all. Thanks for the challenge. Already set. Consider it done.
All right, I accept your segment pitch, and it's time to hear more about my court.
Let's do it.
If you want to play NBA 2K22 with friends, but in a low-pressure environment, invite them to come hang out at your MyCourt.
That's true, Alexis. It's also a great practice for solo drills like catch and shoot, free throws, and jump shots with the ball machine. Getting reps is a great way to lock in your jump shot mechanics.
Invite your friends for a variety of games, including traditional 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 games, and specialty contests like Horse, 7 on the board around the world, and Best out of 10.
Just walk onto your MyCourt, press the regular pass button, select your game, and then press the shoot button.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. GA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, we've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bob Kusevsky in at the 4. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And the Thunder with the possession here after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact, a true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
For 3, LaVine, another 3 for Chicago.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Favors can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's LaVine. Count that one. LaVine's got 8 points.
You know, it really helps your team when you take good shots. Zach LaVine making an effort.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn it into a great shutdown defender.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Ball from long range. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points last game. Here's Giddey. Vucevic with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ball with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Giddey the pass to Favors. Here's Giddey. Shot to stop the run. That shot missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Now here's Maledon. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Caruso. 9-point game.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And here we go. Good work there as it goes. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
DeRozan against Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Bradley can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
From 10 feet out, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. Chicago leading by 12. Inside, Green kicks to Bradley. Releases from 15. He can't get that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Dort against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bradley. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Bradley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City.
Chicago foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
His first personal foul. Second team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Thunder.
All free throws good from George.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
White the pass to Bradley. It's deflected. Here's the break. Dort kicks to O'Neal. Dort against Bradley. And DeRozan sends it back. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Chicago leading by 12. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Bradley is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bradley. The kick out to Williams. Back to Bradley. Passes to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Bradley. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzed. Is inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also really competitive.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williams against O'Neal. They get the rebound. Favors. And a missed layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
Clearly
personal
foul.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
And Williams drops them both. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to O'Neal. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Green. Offensive rebound. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got his first basket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Williams gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Vucevic defending.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Here's Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. He was all alone on that one.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Green. Zach LaVine comes in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that game.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Here's Pokusevski. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Outside Williams from deep 3-point range. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. Williams has got 11.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Giddey. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Basket counts. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Thunder trailing by 21. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
Changes for Chicago. Green is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Poke loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. Vucevic has got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Green. Dort misses. Chicago leading by 23. LaVine deciding where to go with it. And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. From 7, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Green. Dort against LaVine, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time.
Zach LaVine.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the first half. Dort against LaVine, 5 to shoot. Outside, Dort. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Levine. Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys deliver.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Favors. Lou Dort out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And the pass to Caruso. Green kicks to Caruso. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes, but D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. No good on the shot.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. And the foul on Pokusevski. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Caruso.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Oklahoma City. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Tremendous effort from Kobe on defense, managing to get a hand up on the shot.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Takes a three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Bradley against Dort. No good, unable to end this run. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Chicago.
Here's White. Kept alive. The tray. The kick out to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. White, good. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shea can get this shot anytime he wants.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Dort against DeRozan. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 14 points.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
DeRozan for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mann's checked in. And Maladon subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Ball finds White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Now, here's Maladon. He's covered by Ball. Goes back up. Excellent D there from Ball.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new program. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Brown comes in for Levine. Osumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
For your Oklahoma City.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
It's stolen by Green. It's blocked. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Caruso kicks to Green. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Caruso. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. A second chance effort. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Green.
Assisted.
Brown's got his first 2 points.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
3 points.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Bulls just dominating. And it's time. State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Brown out there with Jones. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Count that one.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Pass to Brown. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And here is Dosunmu. Back to Johnson. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. And he banks in the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. With the second effort, banked in off the glass.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Now, here's Meladon. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Here's McDermott. Johnson with the block. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Passes it to Mann. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Kicks to Johnson. Bulls moving the ball around. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Johnson left side. Not going to go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. For the Thunder, Baisley's checked in for Mike Muscala. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Meladon. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the floater. Johnson can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Johnson. Second chance shot. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Snatched away. Now here's Dosunmu. And that one is good. That's now 8 points for Johnson.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Roby. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Oklahoma City shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Passes to Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. McDermott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Jones sends it back.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Roby can't hit. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Brown outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Baisley, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. Johnson kicks to Vucevic. Jones for 3. The pass to Dosunmu. Now Jones sinks the three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Dosunmu. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get started, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this win tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.